Now question of the day, normal force applied by the inclined plane on 10 kg block and frictional force. So how can we determine frictional force and normal force applied by the inclined plane? First of all, make free body diagram of 10 kg block. mg always on downward, so this one 10 into g. So that one is, if g is, take here, g is equal to 10 meter per second square. So that is 100 Newton downward. Okay. After that, component of 100 Newton along this direction, that is 37 degree. So 100 cos 37. Cos 37 is 0.8. So that is how much? 80 Newton. Okay. Component of 100 Newton along in this inclined plane direction, that is how much? 100 sin 37. So sin 37 0.6. So 100 into 0.6, that is 60 Newton. Okay. After that, component of 10 Newton along this direction, this one is 10 cos 37. Cos 37 is 0.8. So that is how much? 80 Newton. Component of 10 Newton along this direction, that is how much? 10 sin 37, and sin 37 is 0.6. So that is 6 Newton. Okay. Why all forces along this direction and this direction? Because of this block is moving only in this direction or upward direction or downward direction. So all component along capital X and here capital Y axis. All force component along capital X and capital Y, that's why. And normal force applied by inclined plane on the block N1 represent like that one. Okay. Now after that, look here, net force in Y direction is how much? 0. Net force in Y direction, that is how much? 0. So you can say that, okay. Why? Because this block is tendency moving along here or here. If N1 is positive, it means your assumption is right. If N1 is negative, it means your assumption is wrong. It means this block is shifting in Y direction. Okay. So first of all, look here. In Y direction force, N1 plus 6, okay, N1 plus 6 written here, N1 plus 6, this is equal to 40 plus how much? 80. Okay. So what about N1? N1 is how much? This one written 114 Newton. Okay. That one 120 plus 120 minus 6, that is how much? 114 Newton. Okay. After that, look here very carefully. Unbalanced force in which direction? Simply in this direction. Why? 60 minus 8, that is how much? 60 minus 8, that is 52. So you can say that net force, or you can say that that is driving force, is how much? 60 minus 8, that is how much? 52 Newton. Okay, that is 52 Newton. In which direction? Downward. So frictional force develop always oppose the motion. Frictional force always oppose the motion. So this one is generated in this direction. So F. Okay. After that, look here very carefully. Now, so what about FL? FL is equal to mu s into N1. Mu s is how much? 0.2. N1 is how much? That is 114. 114. So that is 228. 22.8 Newton. Okay. And what about Fk? That is mu k into N1. That is 0.1 into 114. So 11.4 Newton. Okay. So this block is moving in this direction. If you want to, what about acceleration? So net force in this direction. Okay. So net force means 60 minus, 52. Driving force, that is 52. 60 minus 8, that is 52. 52 minus frictional force. 52 minus frictional force during motion. Which frictional force act? Kinetic friction. So 11.4 This is equal to mass into acceleration. So mass into acceleration A. So what about A? A is how much? This one written 52 minus 11.4. So that is how much? 4.06 meter per second square. I hope so clear. So acceleration of the block is 4.06 meter per second square. Okay, in downward direction. Okay, and what about frictional force during motion? Which frictional force act? That is kinetic frictional force. So that one written 11.4 Newton. Okay, and normal force. Normal force is how much? 114 Newton is the right answer. Make it.